Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Abby and today I'm building a ginormous Tudor mansion. My sister gave me this idea when she sent me a bunch of pictures of her visiting this Tudor-like mansion in Ohio. She went and visited it to look at the Christmas decorations, and I thought that the house was so beautiful in the pictures that she sent me that I was like, I want to build something like that. So I used a lot of those pictures as inspiration for this build. So if you see me like specifically making anything in a very specific way, it's because I already basically knew what I was building. But so I don't really want to talk about the build because I really suck at talking about builds. So I wrote down a list of things that I wanted to talk about in this video because it is a very lengthy video, and it's only half of the video. I haven't finished the build yet, but the exterior of the build has already taken me 4 hours to complete. So, like, shortening all of that and cutting out a lot of bits and bobs and stuff like that, and having to redo stuff because it didn't save or whatever has taken a long time and has caused this video, just the first half of it, to be really long, longer than I would like. So yeah, I'm just not going to talk about the build, but in the next video I'm going to talk about like my backstory behind who's going to live in the house and like what's going to be the story of the mansion. And I hope that you guys, anybody that's watching this video, sticks around so they can see the other half of it and see what I do for the inside and the interior decorating and stuff like that. So basically, I just want to talk about the fact that like my goals for 2019, because 2019 is less than a month away. Can you guys believe that? That's insane. I can't even believe that 2019 is so close. I feel like the beginning of 2018 lasted 2 seconds, and then as soon as it hit around March or April, suddenly the year just started going by so fast. Yet I still feel like 6 months ago was for like a long way, like years ago, you know. But I just want to talk about my goals for 2019, and maybe it can spark an interest or like something. I could build something that I could do on this channel besides just building in The Sims, because I would love to be just a Sims builder, but I feel like I am very critical of my builds and I don't want to just focus on that. If that's all I want to do, then I barely ever post any videos. Um, yeah, so my first goal that I want to do for 2019 is to do a bit more photography based stuff. I think I might flash a few pictures across the screen right now of some of my photography of the past year, and or maybe not even just the year, maybe just like my favorite pieces of photography I've ever taken. But I don't have a camera for my photography. I take everything on my phone, and it's not, amazing quality, but I feel like it's pretty decent, and I would love to do more stuff like that. Um, I feel like I really have an eye for like the perfect picture, at least in my personal like style and like, I don't know, my personal interest and taste. Taste is the word I'm looking for. So, I don't know. Let me know if you think that any of these pictures interest you in any way. Uh, I really could use the motivation. So, basically, I just want to start doing more of that stuff. Maybe save up for actually a professional camera, but professional cameras are really expensive, and I mean, the thing is that I would love to get something like that, but if I if I saved enough money to get one of those, I would have enough money to get a new computer or build a new computer, and knowing me, I would probably choose to build a new computer over getting a camera. I just really love like techie computer type stuff. I actually built my own computer, so I just really love that. Um, so yeah, photography, that's one thing that I really, really, really want to get into. But it's not like something I want to make a job. It's just like something I enjoy doing, a passion, you know? And another passion of mine that I want to bring back, because I used to be really into drawing when I was in high school, which is so long ago. It's actually 5 years. Yeah, I graduated in 2013. It's been over 5 years since I've been in high school. But I used to be really into drawing in high school. I'm actually from a pretty artistic family. Um, Most people in my family actually are into or have been into like art and stuff like that. I have an aunt or a great aunt, I guess, that's she paints a lot and she draws a lot. She's really into Bigfoot, so she does a lot of Bigfoot paintings for conventions and she sells those and like sculptures of Bigfoot, and that's really cool and I'm really happy for her. And my grandpa Vernon, he was really into painting too. I've seen some of his paintings and I think that he was a great painter. And I'm sad that he didn't really like do more with that passion and stuff like his sister did. Um, and me and all my sisters, we were all really, really into drawing. We all raised up money to get a drawing tablet when I was 12, and they were younger than me. So we all pitched in our Christmas money, and we got a drawing tablet for the first time. It was a little Wacom bamboo tablet, and we taught ourselves how to draw on the computer. And we used to draw like little anime type people, and we would always be like, we hate when people say that they look like anime because they're not anime. And to be honest, I've never watched anime, but now that I look back at some of the pictures I used to draw, they were definitely very anime like. But I think that a lot of people in the past like 10 years that have been into drawing really start their drawing with drawing anime type people and stuff. So, yeah, I really fell out of a lot of the things that I was into and interested in the past 5 years, not because I wanted to or because I just lost interest, but because my mental health just hasn't been the best, and I really wish that I could move past it and get back into the things I was once very passionate about. I used to want to go to college for drawing and stuff, and now I don't feel any interest at all to go to college for drawing, but I still want to give it another shot. Um, yeah, so I want to also do painting, like actual real life painting. I never did that growing up, but I did a painting recently. I went to this thing where you paint and drink wine, and I did that with my boyfriend's friend's wife and my boyfriend's friend that he met through his friend and his friend's wife. And we all went and we did that together. I haven't really hung out with girls in years because it's not that I hate girls. I actually really wish I had a girlfriend or girlfriends, but I feel like girls aren't really as much into video games, or at least the people I've come across have never been really girls, or they've been like 12-year-old girls. But yeah, I haven't really met anybody that's into the same stuff as me that's a girl. It's mostly been guys, so I wish that I could find somebody that was a girl that would like to be my friend. If you want to be my friend and you're a girl, comment down below. And please don't be younger than like 16, okay? I mean, it's weird enough for me that you would be 16 because I'm 23, and 16 is a little bit too young for me, but if you're 16, I'm still willing to be like your big sister or something, like your online big sister. But yeah, basically, I just really want to get into painting because I did a painting at this little event thing and I really liked it. I actually really, really enjoyed it, and I would love to do more of that. Another thing that I really, really want to start doing in 2019 is reading more. I used to be that kid that would read like 3 or 4 books a week. I would read an entire book in a day. Like that's all I would do. I remember my pop, my grandpa, he would come pick me up at the bus stop, and he said that I would walk off the bus with my nose buried inside of a book, and I would walk up to the car, not even looking up, just looking at my book. And he told me he had no idea how I knew how to read while walking, because he could never do that. And I have no idea how I did it either. I probably still could do it because, people walk around looking down at their phones. I guess it's the same thing. But yeah, I basically really want to try reading more. Specifically, I want to read more biographies and autobiographies. Like, I got a magazine recently. I have no idea what kind of magazine it is. It's in my book bag upstairs from my traveling recently. But it had an interview with Michelle Obama, and she was talking about, oh, and it was Oprah was interviewing her, and they were talking about her book and like the stuff that's inside of the book. And I really loved Michelle Obama's personality in that interview, and it really made me want to read her book that she recently released. I keep saying recently, but it's true, it was recently released. And I really want to try doing something like read stories of important figures in the world or in like time, and just really anything, maybe like self-help books, because I am a basket case and I really need help with life in general. And I really think that that could be a positive thing for me is to see. Okay, if you hear any yelling in the background, it's because my boyfriend is playing Destiny and he's very loud. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I would love to do self help, like read self help books because I don't know, like I don't think that self help books really do help people, but I think that it's a good thing to hear other people's perspectives on certain topics and the way that they heal and grow and stuff. So I would love to um, I would love to read something like that and take that in and try to see if I could possibly use that for my own life and bettering myself. Um, or just exploring life in general. It doesn't really have to be helping, but it's just, stories like that. So, another thing that brings me on to another topic, similar, which is that I would love to start being healthier in general. Like, not just my brain, trying to get healthier with my brain, but my body, because even though I'm only 23 and I'm apparently like supposed to be the strongest and the healthiest and the like I don't know, the best that I could possibly be. Um I don't know. I feel like I'm not really because I eat a lot of junk. Like I have a bag of gingerbread cookies and I ate half of a bag of chips earlier and I have an Uncrustables uh waiting to thaw out on my desk so I can eat it. So I would like to try to be more healthy and I would like to try to start working out. I always like working out is something that I want to do so bad, but I'm either way too lazy to do it or I'm not motivated enough to do it. And that's really frustrating to me. But I need to move past that because it's an issue that I have that I don't want to have. Like, I don't want to be unhealthy. I don't want to be picking out. I don't want to be lazy. But it's just how I am. And I don't want to be like that. So, hopefully, in the next year, I can start working every single year. I feel like I say that I want to be healthier. And I feel like everybody says that every single year. My New Year's resolution is to get healthy, to go to the gym. But I don't necessarily want to, like, do stuff like that and lose weight and blah blah blah, but I want to just be healthier in general. Like not even I don't have to be healthy, but I just want to be healthier, you know what I mean? So, um yeah, that's basically everything that's on my list. So, what am I going to talk about now? Oh, another thing I want to do in 2019 is go back to school. I dropped out in the fall. I also dropped out in the spring, I'm pretty sure. But I dropped out in the fall because my boyfriend's dad had a emergency heart surgery, and my boyfriend was very freaked out about the possibility of his dad passing away during the surgery because even though it was a very high chance that he was going to make it, the chance that he wasn't was big enough that they were really scared. But basically, I dropped out so that just in case anything happened, I could be there for him. And yeah, I dropped out of school and I'm really sad about it and I really want to go back to school. Believe me, I love going to school. I love learning in general. Like I said, I want to read more books that help me grow and learn as a person about people and everything in history. And one thing that I really, really want to get into is going to school for geology. I want to be a volcanologist. And I keep saying that, and I keep feeling like I'm just never gonna do it. But you know what? I really want to do that. I am obsessed with volcanoes. I'm obsessed with watching documentaries about them and reading about them. And I think it'd be really cool to just be able to have my life's work be studying volcanoes. And hopefully I can go to school for that, but school is expensive and takes a lot of work, which I'm scared that I'm just way too lazy of a person to do school. And maybe I just am destined to work retail my entire life. I don't know. I really hope not. I hate retail so much. And yeah, I really want to just make a difference and do something with my life. I don't want to be nobody. And I want this next year to be me proving to myself that I'm capable of more than what I feel like I am. Because this past year has been possibly the worst year of my entire life. And I felt like a failure and like I'm going nowhere and doing nothing in life. And if you are younger than the age, you know what? You don't have to be any age. Just know that what you're feeling, if you're feeling like a failure or that you're going to get nowhere in life, if you keep telling yourself that, it's going to happen. Like, you're just going to let it happen because I've just been letting it happen for like 5 years now where I keep telling myself I'm not going to do anything with my life. And so far, I haven't done anything with my life. And it's because I keep telling myself that's all I'm going to do is nothing. And I want to prove that wrong. I want to prove myself wrong. And you should prove yourself wrong if you have done that or you're about to do that. Because I think that it's something that is plaguing our generation, the young generation. And I think that we need to find a way to put a stop to that. And yeah, uh, fancy talks with Abby, ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm only 17, 18 minutes into this, and I have 33 minutes to talk. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pause for a second and think of more stuff that I could talk about. So, for me, I'll be back in like 20 minutes, but for you, it'll be instant. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back, and for you, it's only been literally half a second. So, I actually, while I was paused for a second thinking of a couple of extra topics that I could talk about, I put the previous bit, like the voiceover bit, onto the video that I had already edited. And while I was listening back to what I was talking about, um, I actually I saw a lot of editing mistakes in the video and a lot of like repetitive stuff that I could cut out. So I actually shortened the video by 3 minutes. So even though earlier I said the video is almost 33 minutes, it's actually a little bit over 30. So yeah, that's why I was incorrect previously in the video. And my boyfriend is yelling very, very loud. So I'm sorry. He gets really mad at video games. But anyway, I actually want to talk about how I want to be a better girlfriend this coming year. I feel like I have not been a very good girlfriend this past year, maybe even this past 6 years since we've been going out. But I feel like a lot of it had to do with my mental health and just my mental state. I really wasn't in a good place this past year, and so I feel like I didn't treat my boyfriend as well as I should have. And yeah, I want to try to do more and be better with that. Um, yeah, basically, I just want to. I don't know. And the last thing I want to talk about. Oh my gosh, my boyfriend's yelling so much. But anyway, I can't wait to be older and wiser and get to do like all the fun things that I want to do in life. I know that 2019 is going to be hopefully a better year than this year, but I want to make it a better life, you know? Not just the next coming year, but just focus on being a better me for the rest of my life. And I can't wait to just like be a mom and raise kids and stuff. Like that's honestly all I've been waiting for is just being a mom. And I know that I'm young and I shouldn't really think about stuff like that now, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I was put on this planet to be a mom, you know? You know? Okay. I can't really think of anything else to talk about, so I think I'm just gonna play some music for the rest of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.